Hi, I want to discuss global warming. And one thing that keeps coming up is how much has the globe warmed. And someone said the other day on a forum that one could prove that global warming was true with a cheap thermometer and a little bit of time. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. James Hansen, working at GIS in New York, which is part of NASA, and his team of scientists, quite a few of them for quite a few years, took the data that had been accumulated from literally thousands of weather stations spread across the globe, including the oceans, the Arctic, and they crunched the data after cleaning it up, adjusting for time of day measurements and so on and so forth, to come up with the first average global temperature, and that was around 1980 or so. And then over the last 30, 40 years, they have they have improved the accuracy of their measurements by accounting for things like urban heat islands, changes in how temperatures in the ocean were measured, changes in sighting of things, time of day changes. The net being, today's measurements are not refuted. They are considered accurate. And what do they show? What they show is that since 1940 till now, there's been 0.8 degrees centigrade increase in the average global temperature. 0.8 degrees centigrade over 80 years, which is essentially 0.01 one-hundredths of a degree per decade, or 1,000th of a degree per year. These are incredibly tiny changes. So the idea that you could actually tell it with a thermometer that you could buy for a few dollars is silly. But the second thing I want to point out is, well, how much is 0.8 degrees centigrade that the globe has warmed over the last 80 years? Well, what I have in front of us is a fairly accurate thermometer. You see it bouncing between 2 and 3, and that's just because it reads at the 100th of a degree. It only displays at the 10th of a degree. So when you see it bouncing between 2 and 3, what it means is it's right about 2.5. If it gets a little bit above, then it's 3. If it's a little bit below, it's 0.2. In any case, we know where the temperature is 24.2. Now, I'm going to show you my hand, another thermometer, and it's going to read at 31.3 degrees. That's my hand's temperature. So I'm roughly 7 degrees centigrade warmer. And by the way, 24 degrees centigrade is about 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now the probe is sitting in here in this glass to keep it away from drafts. And I'm going to pick it up with my hand at 7 degrees warmer, and I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds. Here we go. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Now let's just put it there. Now what's happening is, glass isn't a great conductor of energy, but the glass got heated up by my hand 7 degrees warmer, and you can see as the heat that I added to that glass migrates to the inside where the probe is, the temperature is starting to rise. So remember, it started out at 20.3 and now it's gone up 0.3. Now remember, every time it goes over 10, that's equal to what the Earth went up in a decade, 10 years. Okay, oh, another 10 years. Yeah. Then we have to just, sit around and amuse ourselves for a few seconds. Up, 24.8. It's gone up 0.5 degrees. Yep. 0.9, 0.6 degrees. Now remember, the glass is losing, I heated it up with my hand, but the glass is losing just as much heat to the outside air as it is to the inside. Probably more to the outside because, it's got to migrate all the way through the glass to get to the inside. So you can see how much heat I added and get an idea. 10 seconds of holding it in my hand. We're now up to 25. Oh, 25.1. So now at 25.1 we are now 0.8 degrees higher. That's what the globe has changed in the time frame. Oh, look at that. See, my glass is experiencing more global warming than the globe is experiencing in 80 years. Does that give you a feel for the amount of warming we're talking about? Hopefully it does. Bet it's going to still go up some more. Yeah, that might be it. Come on, you can do 25.3. I bet you. Okay, that's 10. So this is where we'll be in roughly 20 years from now. Does that help you understand it a bit? Thanks. Out.